Democrats fared better than expected in the 2022 midterm elections, and now a Wisconsin Republican claims one group of candidates, anti-abortion governors, won every race for re-election. Paul Spey checks that claim for PolitiFact.
Did every governor who opposes abortion win their race for re-election last year? That's what former Wisconsin Governor Scott Walker tweeted the other day. You can see every pro-life governor up for election in November won, and by a large margin. Now, is this right? Well, it's true that every incumbent Republican won. Whether they all won by a large margin is debatable. You can see several of them got about 60% of the vote or more in some cases. But then there are a couple that only got 50 or 53% of the vote. Not exactly blowouts, but wins nonetheless. Now, what does all this tell us? Are abortion opponents more likely to win governor's races? Not necessarily. For one, incumbents are often favored to win re-election. What about abortion opponents who weren't already in office? Well, Walker left out the fact that in races where there was not a Republican incumbent, that word is key, abortion opponents lost. Voters re-elected Democrats in Kansas and Walker's home state of Wisconsin. Democrats also flipped seats in Maryland and Massachusetts, where Republicans had controlled the governor's mansion, but the seat was open because there was no incumbent. So clearly, Walker was very selective with his wording, leaving out a lot of this context. But still, what he did tweet wasn't necessarily wrong. And that's why the Truth Meter rates his claim mostly true. Now, the 2024 governor's race is already getting started here in North Carolina. Read the latest at WRAL.com.